So here we are today, right? And we're talking about trading bots and automation. Now, this is a completely different era and ball game, right? So tell us a little bit.
So now it's, come off the exchange floor and the bots are accessible to retail. And there are a number of, ways that retail traders can access the markets algorithmically. I know you have some tools built into TradeHawk, but the partner of both of ours that you've been kind of hinting about is PeakBot. And they've developed a suite of pretty incredible bots, frankly, for getting in and out of options positions and following, systematic strategies. But the catch is they kind of need to be hand managed. And you can do that yourself, but that's where the advisor comes in. And so that's the partnership that I'm launching here with PeakBot, is that I, as the advisor, can make stock selections, can build portfolios. You get your iron condors running over here. You have your wheel running here with some names and, drop in some trend spread, and you build kind of custom bot portfolios for each individual risk tolerance, that we go through as an advisor relationship. But then you hand it off to the bots to handle the actual trading and implementation of that strategy.
Wow. That's pretty cool. So you mentioned a few strategies. I know you use them as examples, but maybe things you use. You mentioned the wheel. You mentioned iron condors, straight stock picking as well. Well, each of these accounts will have a little different flavor, I'm assuming, right? Not everyone is going to be set up or geared to the wheel, for instance, or necessarily short iron condors, for instance. It's not going to be a one size fits all. Is that right?
Correct. There are a number of different models for different risk tolerances, and of course we can take in individual sort of customizations too. That's the power of machines, is they allow you to do a lot of different things. So
right.
Essentially we have three core strategies that are a trend strategy, a wheel strategy, and an iron condor strategy.
Okay.
So that customization takes place both on the allocation amongst those, what percent is in iron condors, but then also which stocks are chosen. Running the wheel on Coinbase, for example, is going to be a lot more choppy experience, probably higher P&L, some higher at the money vol, or I should say higher options premium collected. But that's going to be a different experience than running it on Bank of America. So you can still have the same strategy, but the issue selection also makes a difference for sort of the risk tolerance and kind of return profile that you're looking for.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Try to express, I'm putting you on the spot here a little bit, how big of a deal this is. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about money, but how just, eureka this deal is using bots now. And I have to imagine it makes your life a lot easier in one respect. But you also, I want to, get it across to folks that just because you have a bot doesn't mean you stop thinking as a human, right? You need to use your mind and your skills to actually program the bot. That's kind of critical, I think, right? Tell us a little bit about it.
So like bot development and the software development is its own thing. And I think of it as like a big gradient. And at one end of the extreme, there's something that like only a human can do.
Yep.
And then at the other end of the extreme, do you need to update your options price like every time the stock ticks? No, that's perfect for a computer to recalculate what that should be. Or, do you want to close for a nickel? Well, have the computer automatically put out an order. That's very easy. You don't have to be there. So you let gradually increasing, parts of that job or that operation to, automate, and you automate what you can, and then you reserve your focus for understanding why, B. Riley Financial might not be the best wheel strategy because of something qualitative about the company, even if all the indicators are saying jump in here. So, that's what requires the human brain to say, that's real opportunity that smells good, or, that doesn't pass my spidey sense.